I'm Stephen Cole in Doha. These are the top stories on Al Jazeera. Venezuela has declared 7 days of mourning following the death of President Hugo Chavez. The 58-year-old lost his 2-year battle with cancer. The socialist president was in office for nearly 14 years. Chavez was well known for his charismatic leadership and anti-US rhetoric. Results from Kenya's election are being delayed because of problems with the electronic voting system. It had been hoped the new technology would deliver a much faster result and with greater transparency, but questions are being raised about thousands of spoilt ballots. It's the first poll since the violence that erupted following 2007's election. Nazanin Mashiri has more from Nairobi.
Nobody here wants to go back to those bloody days of violence 5 years ago after the last election. What people here want is to be reassured the process is credible here. They want those messages to come from the IEBC. At the moment, what people are most concerned about are those more than 300,000 spoilt or rejected ballots which were cast. They want to know what happened there and will it be resolved.
The UK has announced it'll increase its support for the Syrian opposition, including sending vehicles and body armour. The UN estimates more than 1 million Syrians have fled across the border to neighbouring countries since the fighting began 2 years ago. And as James Bays explains, much of the $1.5 billion in aid promised by the international community to help has not come through.
It's not just that the money that's been pledged hasn't arrived yet. Now that money is nowhere near enough. The total of $1.5 billion sounds huge, but it was calculated on the basis of a worst-case scenario of 1.1 million refugees. And that figure at the current rate looks like it'll be reached in a matter of weeks.
You can find the latest on all those stories and more at aljazeera.com.